Hey, what's up, people? This is Rick Titus with another video. If you want hot leads, you want hot sales, you want to get on your leaders board, you need to watch this TCP mobile app now. Check it out.
In this video, you're going to see the Conversion Pros mobile contacts app that everybody's excited to see. Okay, you see it right there on my screen, a little icon that says TCP or black box with a CP in it. That's what the icon's going to look like when you get it on your phone. Before I actually get into that, though, I figure I'll show you what it looks like in the Google Play Store here. Now, I have to do a disclaimer. Right now, the mobile app is in what we call a beta test phase. Meaning you have to go inside the back office of the Conversion Pros and sign up to become a beta tester. Once you do that, we'll match your email address with the Google Play Store, give you a link where you can download the app, or you can do a search at that point. If you're trying to search for it now and not seeing it, it's probably because you haven't been approved as a beta tester yet. Now, if you're on iPhone, you might say, wait a minute, I'm on an iPhone, not an Android. Well, that's good because the iPhone version of this app is being worked on right now. We've actually been working on it for weeks, and it will be around the corner shortly. But you don't want to stop watching this video because we're going to show you what the app does and how it works. So once we release it on iPhone, you'll know all about it. So let's get to it. Before I actually click on the app, I want to show you something very cool. I'm going to pull up a website here. And I'm going to pull up a capture page that was actually designed on the Conversion Pros through our drag and drop editor. Now, when I scroll through this, let's say, this is a weight loss page, but it could be any product or any service that you offer. This is an example. Someone wants to find out some more information. So let's say Sam Diggs wants some information on how to get a six-pack. And you had this page of yours that you created on the Conversion Pros. You had it all over the internet. And someone is asking for info right now. What you're going to do, so they enter their information. They could actually do this on a computer or on your phone, doesn't matter. Well, now at the very top of my phone screen, you'll see that I got what we call a push notification from the TCP app. It says you got a new contact. Here we go, Sam Diggs. But what I want you to pay attention to is it says landing page fit. So we actually show you a landing page or a capture page they came in on, which is important because here's the deal. A lot of marketers will be marketing several different things at once or have several different pages out there. So knowing the page that someone opted into is valuable information. And I want to show you an example here. If, let's say, you had a different page out there where you were actually out there marketing several pages. So the first one talked about losing weight. This one is about bad credit. So maybe someone's in a weight loss deal and a bad credit deal. And they're marketing both pages simultaneously. So now we have Michelle Jins wants information on how to fix her credit. So she's filling out the information. And she does that. Well, now look, we have another push notification right on our phone, and you'll see where it says landing page fix credit. Now, if you look below, you have the Sam over there, and you have landing page fit. So you can be marketing as many pages as you want, and as a lead comes in from the app and you're notified, it will tell you the page name that they opted into, which is very, very valuable information. Now let's just click on the push notification. It will actually go ahead and just open the app for you. Now we have Michelle, her phone number, and her email address here. But what if we want to contact her right away? Well, first off, what if I forgot what page Michelle came in off of? Well, if I scroll down, it says landing page fix credit. So right away I'm reminded of what page Michelle came in on. It also says contact created. So it has the date and time. This comes in handy is if you pull up this, you pull up Michelle a week and a half later. You might want to know when she actually opted in. So we give you that information there. But here's where it gets really good. Let's say I want to call Michelle, help her fix her credit. It pulls up the phone app on my phone, and I could just hit the button and immediately call her right away. If I want to text her, I could hit text. It's going to actually open up the phone, the text service that I use on my phone, and I can send a text. Or if I want to email, it will pull up all my email accounts. See, I have several email accounts on my phone, so it's kind of nice. It's asking me, do I want to use Gmail or do I want to use Outlook to write to her? And I could choose that, and then that app will open up, and I'd be able to send an email. Now, two things below that, add notes and add a history log. When you add a note, you can add notes. Notes are nice to add. So, for example, called and got voicemail. And you can put the date and time if you want. Or you can say, got paid yesterday, joining on Wednesday. Things like that. You could write kids' names, husband's name, things that when you call would remind you of some stuff so you can have a more powerful phone call. Now under that, there's a temperature gauge. You see none, you see cold, you see warm, and you see hot. Well, because this gal's going to join on Wednesday, I'm going to make her hot, and I'm going to save that and go back. What you could also do is add a history log. Now, what is a history log? It's very cool. When you add a history log, here, you scroll down, create new, and you can create a log of when you called, when you text, or when you email, and it will remember that. And what's great about that is if a week later you're looking at your leads and you don't remember if you even called this person. Well, if you created a log history, you'll say, oh yes, I called him last Monday. It'll be logged. So you can log every time you make a call, make a text, or make an email. You can log it and keep that in the contacts history, which is great for following up and getting conversions. Now, you can see in the app, it kind of lists all my contacts. But one of the things I want to show you is, you see these little dots? These dots are from the temperature gauge. So when you create a lead and they have a temperature gauge, for example, Billy's blue, meaning Billy was a cold lead. Carl was orange, so Carl's a warm lead, not quite hot yet. But then I scroll down, Larry's hot, and Michelle was hot. So it's really cool that I can literally use the temperature gauge and easily scroll through my contacts and find out which ones are hot, cold, lukewarm, etc. Just a really cool feature. Now another thing is, if I were searching for my contacts, there's a bar on the right with alphabet. If I hold my finger down, I can scroll down through the alphabet and then select where I want it to land. Okay, so I said M, and it's right here, see Michelle. But now what if I wanted to search for contacts? I knew I had a Dave in here. I could have 10,000 contacts in here, and it will pull up. I hit DA, and it already showed me right here. So if I was trying to contact Dave, it took me 2 seconds to find Dave just by using the search bar that we have. But you want to make sure you clear it, or you won't see the rest of your contacts. Okay, now that's being done. As I scroll down to the bottom, you'll see that we have what we call contacts and what we call members. What a contact is anyone that came in through a capture page that you built. Okay? What a member is any lead that came in through a capture page that the Conversion Pros gave you for their affiliate program. So here, if you're advertising your affiliate websites, this is where these leads will come in. They're also color-coded. Okay? For example, you'll see Melissa here. It looks like a shade of gold. Well, Melissa's actually a member, and the blue ones are just leads. So we actually color code your member list, so you'll know which one's a lead, which one's a trial. Trials will be in green, and which ones are actually members, just by looking at the circle around them, which is super cool there. Now I'm going to get into the top right. You see a little bell. These bells are your notifications. These notifications, you can see I had one 5 minutes ago, and I can scroll all the way down until 2 hours ago, okay? If I click on any of these, it would immediately open up that lead. So you have that little bell notification, and it gives you all your leads in order. So if you haven't checked your phone in a day, and you want to know what is the most current lead that came in, it will be the one at the very, very top, and you'll be able to just open that up and contact them. Now, we also have settings on this app, and you can unlock by fingerprint, which is cool. You've seen that on a lot of pages out there. You can do that. You can choose whether you want to be notified when you get leads or members or not. If you're at work and you don't want your phone going off, you can literally turn those off. We also have something called monitor incoming calls. What that does, if you turn that on, let's say you called a lead and they start calling you back, and this is on. It will actually ask, the app will pop up and ask you if you want to open up to their name in the contact app. And then you can answer your phone and have that app open with their name ready to take notes just from when they come, if they start calling. So if you turn that on and a lead is calling you back, it'll literally ask you whether you want to open up the app right to their name. Very, very cool feature. We have a light or dark color theme that you can choose from. You can report bugs. So if something's happening in the app, we love to hear about it. You just report a bug. It will go right to our office, and it will show you the latest version. We update the versions with features and with bug updates all the time. So you always want to have the current version, which you could go look in the Google Play Store. So let's say the next version is 2.0.5 and you don't have it. You could just update it and get the latest version of the app. But this is a very, very powerful contact app. You're literally notified within seconds. You get to use as many pages as you want inside of Conversion Pros to market any product, any service, and your leads aren't getting confused because, again, when you click on it, you scroll down and it tells you what landing page they filled out. So you have the information right at your fingertips to get back to them ASAP. As you know, there's a fortune in the follow-up, and this Conversion Pros mobile contacts app makes it very, very easy. Okay, well, we'll see you inside the back office.
Game changer, folks. Game changer. Get this TC mobile app today. This is Rick Titus. I'm out.